there is a watchdog over politicians, and they decide where to move, how to move, and what to do, what not to do, file expenses. Which democracy in the world expects the people who are going to be your representatives to file an affidavit that you are not a criminal, you are not a murderer, you are not a rapist? Which democracy in the world asks you to do that? It looks, when the Election Commission's role comes into play, it looks I am a member of parliament. But in the constituency, when the elections are declared, it looks as if I am a culprit. I have to protect myself, and as if
you're constantly on your
watch, and as if I have lost my identity as an individual. The Indian political system, which is the Westminster parliamentary form of government, is transactory. You give me votes, I will represent your community. You give me votes, I will construct your roads. You give me votes, I will make your life happy. This is a transactory form of government, where there is very little accountability.
That's right.
Where there is little delivery, and 65 years we have made a mess. I want to say that this flawed political system, the Westminster, is collapsed.
Right now, we have a system where the Election Commission is watching over elections. To keep questioning the Commission all the time, is that scant disregard for that institution?
Election Commission is an authority. The execution is done through the state governments. So the state governments which are going in for elections have the district magistrates who are posted, and they have their loyalties. So this is a flawed system in which you are trying to get a proxy control over the executive through a commission which scares you out, which scares the officers out that if you do wrong, you will be behind bars.
This election started on a whole pro-development, anti-corruption plank. By the end of the 8th phase, we see that elections have gone back to the pet theme. We are talking about caste, we are talking about communal politics. We have gone back to, personal attacks. Are you at one level disappointed with this discourse?
Corruption is an issue, but all this stems from the fact that you have a political system which allows such system to prevail. You have to create a political system where merit is the topmost. Here, merit is the last. It's caste, then class, then your geographical location, then your muscle, then money. How are you going to? Merit is the last in this political system. So we have to devise a mechanism where elected political representatives cease to be executives. They can't become ministers, they can't hold executive positions. You have to segregate them. All this race to get into power and spend hundreds of crores to become an MLA MP and become a minister and become a boss and have a red beacon on the top is because let legislators only legislate, and those who are elected as direct representatives, as CEOs, let them rule and be accountable after 5 years. We have to start thinking on these lines. Actually, we are all frauding the system. It's just votes and nothing to do with a common man. Let it be A, B or C, I win or he wins or he wins. This system cannot deliver anymore, and we all have to admit this.